I'm not sure where to begin with this. Boy, this was not good. So I'm going to start off with that. Let's get into my biggest gripes with this movie. He-Man throughout this movie is an entire pussy. He's just a complete bitch. The first 10 minutes of the movie is him being lectured to by a black woman about his job because he's trying to find the He-Man sword on there. I'm sorry, there's going to be spoilers, and I'm not going to even bother putting it because I would not suggest that you see this. It's just not good. He-Man is a total cuck and a bitch throughout the whole thing. The majority of it is Tila fighting and all about Tila and all. It's just the same thing like that last movie. Tila, Tila, Tila. Well, let me tell you though, Wood. Tila on this is damn. I mean, she is. I'll give them that for all their woke bullshit. At least they give you a hot chick to look at. You know, why is he so scrawny? Why didn't they have the guy from Reacher play this? You know, that guy from War Machine? When you think of He-Man, you think of that dude. Look at this scrawny fuck. I mean, I could bench this dude. He's just. This is not what you think of He-Man when you think of He-Man. I'm sorry. This was the best part of the movie. Hands down, Skeletor was the shit. They nailed Skeletor, man. It was just wow. I mean, that was the best Skeletor I think I've ever seen. In a He-Man movie, the best thing I can say is Skeletor was good. Go figure. It's just. Yeah, this is at towards the end of the movie. You only get to see him be He-Man maybe 2 times in the whole damn thing. And the end is when he's really He-Man. What a shame, you know. It's just they all look good. Like that's the one positive thing I'll say is everything looks really good on this. Like except for He-Man, I guess. Look at this. It's just this weak ass wimpy bitch. Boy, that Skeletor was man. I don't get how they could totally nail Skeletor, but they couldn't get He-Man right. As Lockjaw or Trapjaw. Man, they all look like the toys. It's pretty wild. That's Triclops. Spikor. Oh, let's talk about this. This was the worst casting in history. This gal, like, this is the gal from Community with the big knockers. I don't know if they CGI'd her, they taped her tits down or what, but boy, that was the worst Evil Lynn I think I've ever seen. Like, she had no chance against Tila. Put it that way. Just god awful. I mean, normally this actress is pretty good, but this role, she should not have done this role. She just sucked as Evil Lynn. And Beastman looked pretty good. Yeah, that's Tila, man, with that juicy ass. Sadly, this is the star of the show. Comes in to save He-Man time and time again. Just ridiculous. Just the same old thing. Yeah, Mechanic. You see Cringer on this, but you don't see the battle. You don't see this till like the very freaking end. It's just, I don't know. Oh, let's talk about this. So this drove me nuts. So the sorceress is explaining at the beginning about the sword, and she has to explain to He-Man literally, what is it, five or more times about to say the goddamn words that, the what is it, by the power of Grayskull I have the power. She has to keep telling him and telling him and telling him and telling him to say the goddamn words, and then at the end he finally figures it out, and I'm like, come on. All this lecturing, and He-Man is this stupid idiot, and it's just, God. The other thing on this too is they keep, so here, let's go back here for a minute. So Fistor here, okay, it's one thing to do the joke like once or twice about, I'm fisting people, or, you know, fisting you or fisting them or whatever, but boy, I mean, 9 out of 10 times when Fister is around, they're doing the, oh, did you fist anybody today? Did you get fisted? And he's gonna fist you and all this, and it's just like bad comedy that just did not work. Um, what was there was that other guy. What was it, Ram Man? They show them fighting, and Fistor, Ram Man says to Fistor, "Did you fist anybody lately?" And he says, "Did you give anybody head?" I'm not joking. They actually say this on here. Yeah, this is Man at Arms. I like Idris Elba, and he is really good, but it's, I mean, come on. They swapped him out so that for the Oscar crap. But this thing ain't gonna get no Oscar. But he's a really good actor, Idris Elba. This is another example. So He-Man, who on Earth is a HR rep, spends the majority of his time trying to talk through things on here. Even at the end when he's fighting Skeletor, he's telling him he's an HR rep, and why don't we talk about this? I just, it's so stupid. Like, it's not He-Man. See, look how this looks. Like, everything looks good. It's just the script and everything sucked. Yeah, see, here's him being the HR guy with his he/him sign. Ugh. Well, sadly, that's my review. I mean, I'm not going to scream like the Midnight's Edge After Dark guy, like, and be over dramatic about it, but he was mostly right. Like, it's I wouldn't say it's super woke, but why make He-Man a fucking gimp retard in this whole thing who wants to talk everything out and all this? Oh, and then at the end, God, what did she say on there? She says something to him like, I'm glad that you're not one of those toxic males or something about toxic males, some stupid bullshit. Oh, and then she cucks him too at this one part. Because there's this one part where he tries to nail her, and then she's like, oh, whoa, whoa, I've known you since we were kids, and you're a very good friend. Let's shake hands, friend, and all this. And I'm like, it's bad enough that you're cucking him in general, but then you cuck him to her on top. It's just, Yeah, this is him at the beginning. By the way, the first time we see He-Man, he's getting beat on by Tila in their training thing. I don't know. Like I like how everything looks. It looks like really good, but boy, that story and that script and why He-Man is just so goddamn scrawny. This fucking chick, man. That Tila was hot as fuck, man. I'll say that for them. You know, that's that original picture of them. You know, why didn't they have this guy get jacked for this? He's just so fucking scrawny. That's my biggest. Ugh. Oh boy, look at this! Look at this ass, man. This that's the one thing I noticed in this movie, man. She's got a really nice ass. Yeah, I came to save you, Adam. I'm the star of the show, not you. Tila, master of the universe. Oh, they said this bombed in the UK, so. Oh, you know the other thing is, I forgot about this. So there is a scene. Now, when I say this to you, I'm not kidding. There is a scene where there's a chainsaw flying ship, and it's flying right at him on the ground, and he literally grabs the chainsaw with his bare hand and stops it. I'm not joking to you when I say this. This actually happens. A gigantic chainsaw ship is flying right at him, and he puts his hand out and grabs the chainsaw part and just stops the blades. Like, anyways, I don't really have much else to say. It just was not good. It looks good, but the story sucks. It's all about Tila, most of it. He-Man is just totally. He's a fucking wimp on this. I don't understand why they did this. Hey, you know what? I want to look this up. Now here's what He-Man. Imagine this dude as fucking He-Man. I mean, what were they thinking? Boy, that would have been one hell of a show, man, if this fucking guy was He-Man. Look at this. Imagine him holding the sword up and all that, and oh god, they totally fucked us. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time on this. It's just it was not good. Um, let's go back to that. What was that? 7 out of 10. Oh, that's I would say I would say 4. I'd say 4 out of 10. It looked good. The story sucked. It should be called He Cuck. I mean, he just they just totally demasculinized and wimpified him, and even at the end, it just shit. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.